Going over to the political part of the podcast, you have Vivek Ramaswamy praising Elon for telling advertisers to go F themselves and he will not be blackmailed. Now, this comes on Twitter, or as 18 people call it, X. And Vivek simply said, "This is awesome." And he had the clip of Elon Musk. And it actually is about 2 minutes long, so it's a little bit longer than the other clips. So it gives a little bit more of the before and after Elon actually says the expletives. So we'll go ahead and play that really quick. And again, this got, from Vivek, this statement and clip got 3.2 million likes and 63,000, well, reverse that, 3.3 million views and 33,000 likes. Again, I'm not a doctor. However, if you click the subscribe button, it may help with the dyslexia I may have, as well as my speaking ineptitudes and lack of enunciation. Again, not a doctor. I'm just saying it's worth a shot. But without further ado, play that.
Now, obviously, you know that there's a public perception that, and you're clarifying this now, but there's a public perception that that was part of a apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself.
But
go fuck yourself.
The interviewer looks so scared. He's like, "But."
Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising. If you believe that this is the one part of your business where you will be beholden to those who have this view, what do you do?
F-Y.
I understand that, but there's a reality too, right?
Yes. No.
I mean, Linda Yaccarino's right here, and she's got to sell advertising.
Absolutely. So, no, totally. So, no. Actually, what this advertising boycott is going to do? It's going to kill the company.
And do you think that
and the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail.
But those advertisers, I imagine, are going to say, we didn't kill the company.
Oh yeah.
They're going to say,
tell it to Earth.
But they're going to say that
Like a boss.
that you killed the company because you said these things, and that they were inappropriate things, and that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform. Right? That's what they're going to say.
And let's see how Earth responds to that.
This.
Like a boss, as you might say. I can't help but think most of the comments will be supportive, but let's dive in and find out. One of the first posts comes from Mr. 2V News. It says, quote, "Advertisers need X," unquote, getting 207 likes. All in Crypto says, quote, "Totally, Elon was on fire," unquote, getting 301 likes. Again, one of the biggest value adds that Elon is going to bring with Twitter for advertisers is, I think, it's hard to correlate how many things he says comes to fruition in terms of company updates, standards, policies, pricing. But I think he said it previously a couple months ago that he wants to have a $1 fee for everyone using the platform so they can show their authentic user and to cut back on the bots. And one of the biggest issues when you advertise on all the traditional legacy social media companies like Facebook, Instagram, I don't know, what do you use these days, the TikTok, the Banana Falcon, whatever you call the social media companies these days. But one of the biggest issues is bots. So if you're paying company dollars, you're paying X amount. Let's say you're spending $5,000 to reach 10,000 people or 100,000 people, whatever it is. Well, is that really money well spent if 50% of those people are bots who can't buy anything? Because the robots they don't have autonomous free will yet. Dun 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 dun. And if you don't get that movie reference with that attempted sound, I just died a little inside if you don't know what movie I'm talking about or what I'm referencing. But nevertheless, the robots cannot make decisions on their own yet. Now, as well as instances, also, the value to reach those customers will increase because if you could show on paper or, show with the data, hey, these are all real users, Twitter will now be able to charge a premium for advertisers. because no one else is able to do that. There's a lot of bots on all those other platforms, so that's going to be a big value add. It'll be interesting to see how does he roll out the implementation for authentic users. Is it really just going to be a simple dollar charge? Is he going to want a government ID or some proof like that? It'll be interesting to see how it's implemented, but as I say, time shall tell. Some other top comments comes from Simon Van Dyke, says, quote, "The audience doesn't know what to do when they hear raw, unadulterated, unapologetic truth. The silence is telling," unquote, getting 548 likes. Bowtied Reactionary says, quote, "Everyone needs to sign up for Premium Plus and support this man," unquote. Got 430 likes. See here. Badger State says, quote, "So this is what winning the culture war feels like? Yep, I'm loving it. 142 likes. Angel of Darkness says, quote, It's the best thing ever. My $96 a year is pittance for the freedom of speech he's given all of us," unquote, getting 400 likes. Which also goes to show you the brand of Elon in and of itself, him. Would anyone you know proudly pay for Facebook Premium or Snapchat Premium because they believe in free speech? I mean, that's part of the allure. And again, I know Elon is also turning off some prospective investors, and there's some people who will presumably not pay for the upgraded premium Twitter X because of his personality or his character. But I'd venture to say he's probably in the majority. I hope a majority of Americans who believe in free speech, as well as people on a global level. I think he's actually inspiring those people to actually sign up for the premium. Again, that was the first reason I signed up for premium for my personal Twitter account, was because Elon bought the company. That's why I did it. So it'll be interesting to see how many more people are inspired by it. And it's very unique. No one's inspired by Facebook to sign up for premium, or Snapchat to sign up for premium, or TikTok to sign up for premium if they have one even. So very interesting. I think it is more positive than negative, in my opinion. Someone by the name of Jamie says, quote, "Elon Musk is unfathomably based, and he's taken a sledgehammer to the mainstream propaganda matrix." I'm quoting 680 likes. American Lives Matter says, quote, "I'm willing to pay more for an X subscription," getting 32 likes. Adrian says, quote, "Call me a bad parent, but I played this to my teenage kids, explaining the context and how it always good to speak up and not let anyone ever silence you with money or troth over venues," unquote. Hashtag anti-woke, hashtag go F yourself. This person got 110 likes. West Side Philosophy says, quote, "Notice they're holding Elon to an unrealistic standard that isn't applied to other platforms," unquote, getting 40 likes. So overwhelmingly positive responses. Now, again, it'll be interesting. So Vivek, if you look at his profile, like many public figures, he is paying for Twitter Premium. You see the cool black blue check mark by his profile. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, I think it's going to be more persuasive if Vivek was to say, everyone on my campaign staff, we just paid for Twitter Premium today. If he added that to this, I think that would have been even more, that would gathered more support from Vivek. Because again, right now, if you look at most of the comments, they're overwhelming supportive of Elon, which makes sense. That was the main subject of the tweet. That was the video. But imagine if Vivek had also said, "Oh yeah, every single person on my staff, we're paying for it right here, right now, because we value the importance of free speech. We believe in Elon's decision." And again, I'm not a campaign strategist, but I think that would have been a good move on the political chessboard. But as we always see, time shall tell. Thank you again, everyone, for taking the time to tune in again today. We're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of December. So if you click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you can leave a comment, I would greatly appreciate it, as well as I always want to get more feedback and how we can make the show better and better and better. Also, don't forget, you can also leave a thumbs up. That helps with the algorithm and might get it shared to more people, which is also greatly appreciated. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.